Oh my gosh, what is this?
Mr. Matt, that says C.I.A.
I guess it does. Should we open it?
I think so.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Welcome to C.I.A. That's Church in Action. This is our monthly take-home, at-home Bible adventure. So if you look right now, scroll down or swipe down on your laptop, phone, whatever you've got, and you can see all the fun stuff we have to look forward to. We've got a song, we've got highs and lows, we've got crafts, and a whole bunch of other stuff for you to do with your family.
Hey kids, this is Mr. Steven here with Mr. Matt. We're going to teach you a song for this virtual class. This song is called My God is So Big, So Strong and So Mighty. It's a fun song. It's got some motions to it, so we're going to teach you the lyrics and the motions, and Mr. Matt's going to be my helper doing the motions, okay? So first we have, my God is so big, the hands stretched out, so strong, so mighty, turn it upside down, and then there's nothing my God cannot do. So you just kind of tilt your head, put your hands side to side, then you repeat that. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Then you go, the mountains are his, a big kind of little teepee looking thing here. The valleys are his, so kind of like flip it upside down and kind of rotate it. And then the stars are his handiwork too, so just kind of like you're popping stars out there, okay? And then you go back to, my God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do for you. And that's the song. Okay, you ready? Let's give it a try. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Let's do it. Ready? My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Ready? The mountains? The mountains are his, the valleys are his. The stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do for you. And that's it. So play it back and sing it again because it's a fun song, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, now it's time to share our highs and lows. So you could do this for the whole week. It's also something really fun to do each day. So our high is the best part of our day. So yesterday, I had a really good time meeting with my friends, and we worked on a writing project together. It was a blast. But my low was that instead of just working for 8 hours that day, I worked for 9. So I would have liked to work a little bit less. So your high could be something like, I had fun playing on the playground today, or it could be low, I got a bad grade, or it could be, it rained and I didn't get to have fun outside. So share your highs and lows with each other. Parents, go first. All right, now it's time to read our Bible story. So there's a couple of ways that you could do this. You could pick up your own Bible or Google, or there's a Bible app on your phone, and we're going to read the story of the Good Samaritan, which is found in Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37. So that's a really good option. Or Miss Christie, especially for our preschool kids, has read her own version of the Good Samaritan. It's got really cool pictures that go along with that.
Hi friends, it's Miss Christie. I'm here to read you a Bible story today. Today's story comes along with a memory verse, and it goes like this, Galatians 6:10. So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith. So what's the big idea behind that? When we see people in need, we should help them. Jesus told many parables to illustrate lessons he wanted the people to understand. One such story was that of a Good Samaritan. Once upon a time, there was a Jewish man on a journey. He was on his way from Jerusalem to Jericho. His journey took him through winding mountain passes and desert trails. It was a beautiful but treacherous at the same time. This popular road was known through the region to be a hideout for robbers who were known to attack and kill their victims. That is exactly what happened to this poor man. He was riding nervously and quietly through the pass when suddenly a group of robbers jumped from the rocks and surrounded him. They rushed towards him, knocked him down, beat him up, and stole all of his possessions. Snickering with glee, they ran away to their secret hideout. They left the man to die in the withering desert sun. This was a popular road, so the robbers knew more travelers would come this way for them to victimize. The man lay there dying, praying someone would come and rescue him. He heard the muttering of prayers and pious language. A priest was coming. Surely he would rescue him. But as the priest came into sight, he did something strange. He pretended to not even see the injured man. In fact, he passed on the other side of the road. Then, as the injured man was losing hope, he was awoken by the sound of footsteps. He lifted his head and saw another man journeying through the mountain pass. This man was a temple assistant. Finally, here was a rescuer. And imagine the man's grief when this man, too, passed right by him. Then a despised Samaritan passed by the injured man. Samaritans were disliked by the Jews, so the injured man expected that this Samaritan would most likely ignore him too. But to his surprise, the Samaritan came to the rescue. He cleaned the man's wounds, bandaged them, and put the man up on his donkey and helped him to the nearest town. There he gave an innkeeper a generous amount of money to spend on the man to keep him well. If I need to pay more, just tell me when I get back, he told the innkeeper. Jesus told this parable to explain the importance of love. God is not interested in our worship or works if it is not filled with love. To truly worship God is to truly love our neighbors, even if it is someone we do not really like.
All right, it's time to pray. So praying is really, at its core, just talking to God. So if you're not sure how to do that, we have something fun for you. Tacos! Who doesn't like tacos? Jake, the cameraman behind me, is nodding his head that he loves tacos. So tacos helps us remember how to pray. T, tacos, Thanksgiving. Tell God what you're happy about in life, what you're thankful for. Adoration, A, T-A. Tell God he's awesome, because he is. Like, it could be just as simple as, God, you're awesome. Confession. This is C, and we don't really like this one because, you know what? I mess up every day of my life. Your parents make mistakes. You make mistakes. But this is the cool part. We get to tell God where we've messed up. And the beautiful thing is, we get to remind each other that we're forgiven. Of course we make mistakes, but that's why Jesus. And then the O in tacos stands for others. We get to pray for the other people in our life. You could pray and thank God for the good stuff going on in your mom and dad's life or your friend's life, and also for the lows. What do they need help with? What was not so great about today? And then the S in tacos stands for self. We put others before ourselves, but God still wants to know what's going on with us. So that's what self is all about. And then you can say amen, and you're done. But here's the trick. The last one is, why do we do tacos? So the letter Y, and it stands for yield. We give this to God. We know he's going to take care of us, and we know he's going to answer our prayers. And sometimes that's a yes, sometimes it's a no, sometimes it's a wait. So that's tacos. Why? All right, one final thing before we get to our craft, which is going to be really fun. It's going to have a special guest, Jake from State Farm. He's a pretty big celebrity around here at Community. We're going to bless our family and each other. So there's a bunch of different ways to do this, so I'll just give you a couple. You could go and trace the sign of the cross on your parents or your brother or your sister or your grandma's head or your kid's head, and you can just tell them, hey, remember that you're a forgiven and baptized child of God. And since Jake, my cameraman, is right here, I'm just going to be like, Jake, remember that you're a baptized child of God. Or, Jake, remember that God's always with you. Or, if you want to go super formal, there's something in church that we do pretty much every week. And it's the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Or if that's too much, maybe it's just a simple, Mom and Dad and Jesus love you very much. Oh, I wish I had a Band-Aid. Jake from State Farm? Where are your khakis?
It's my off day.
Oh, that makes sense.
There you go.
Thanks.
Man, today is such a bummer of a day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's Jake from State Farm. Where are your khakis?
You caught me on my off day. Here's some chocolate.
I love chocolate. Thanks, Jake from State Farm.
No problem.
Hi, friends. So to go along with our message today, we have a fun craft that you guys can do at home that's pretty simple. You only need a couple of things, and I'm sure Mom and Dad can help you find them if you don't know where they're at. So the first thing you're going to need is an envelope. You're going to need a couple pieces of scrap paper, a couple markers to decorate your envelope, and then a couple of items to go in your kit. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your envelope, and you can decorate it any way you want. So Miss Christy is going to do one of her favorite things and just put a big old heart representing love. And in the kit, you're then going to put some things that you would need to help someone out. So maybe some Band-Aids, some chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate? And sign of the times, maybe some antibacterial wipes. And then you're going to take a couple scrap pieces of paper and you're going to write a nice message for somebody. So if you did a great job at school today, Miss Christy would just go and write, "Good job," with a little heart, because Miss Christy loves hearts. So then I'm going to put that in my kit. So if I go around the school and I see somebody doing something awesome, I can just take out my kit and I can hand it to them and be like, you know what, you did a really great job today. So I'm going to hand you this piece of paper, and it's just going to be something for them to feel good about. So now that you have your kit, keep your eyes open. As you're walking around the school or your house or your neighborhood, if you see someone that needs some help, grab your kit, do some good, and spread the love. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.